Hi, I'm Emily of Emily's Line Fitness, and welcome to this 30-minute upper body strength and endurance workout with weights. Today we are going to be putting our dumbbells to good use, building not only strength in the upper body, but also endurance. So what does that mean? It means that today we are going to be working for longer work periods, still getting some recovery, but working for longer periods of time, stacking one exercise on top of the other before then getting like a full reset, okay? You also want, in addition to those weights, you'll want a mat or a soft surface, something to come down to a little bit later on in our workout together in our routine. From there, we're gonna go ahead and get started. You can begin with your feet hip width apart and parallel, and we're gonna start nice and simply with some shoulder rolls. So taking those shoulders forward, up, back, and down, forward, up, back, and down. While you go for these shoulder circles, it might feel good to occasionally look over your left shoulder for a couple of circles, and then look over your right shoulder for a couple of circles. Good, coming back to center, reverse the direction of your circles. Now I'm going back, up, forward, down. Once again, I'm gonna look over my left shoulder, keeping things easy breezy. And now I'm gonna look over my right shoulder, just loosening up any tension. Good, from there you can melt your shoulders down towards your sides. We'll take our arms up into a cactus position and we'll go for a cat-cow. Inhale, arching your back, lift your chest to the ceiling. Exhale, round your spine, curling your elbows towards each other, pulling your ribs in towards the wall behind you. Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Good, opening the chest and rounding the back, squeezing shoulder blades together, sliding them apart. Last two. Last one. Good, from there, take your hands behind your head. I'll turn to the side here so you can see. You wanna unlock your knees. Boop. And now you're gonna lengthen your tailbone away from the backs of your thighs. Hinge your torso forward. Hold here for a moment. I only want you to go as far as you can lengthen the crown away from the tail and maintain this long line. If you start to round your upper back, can you reach your sternum, the center of your rib cage, forward? If you're rounding your lower back, can you bend those knees a little bit more? Give yourself the space to reach your tailbone towards the opposite wall behind you. Inhale, a little lower. Exhale, press through the feet to rise. Now, while we won't be doing active hinging like up and down as we are right now, you are gonna be holding some hinges in this class while we work some of our pull muscles. So we just wanna know what a hinge is before we get there. 4, we'll hold it in the hinge. 3, we hold the hinge. 2, last one, hold it in your hinge position. You can reach your arms down to the side, melt those shoulders away from your ears. You're gonna give me 1 row, pulling the elbows to the outsides of your pelvis, and then 1 fly, arms to a T. 1 row, 1 fly. 1 row, 1 fly. Last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. You can come up to stand, travel to one side of your mat so you have that whole mat reaching out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest, roll yourself down piece by piece, off that imaginary wall. At the bottom, soften your knees, and now we're gonna walk our hands out and find our plank position. You're definitely gonna see some planking today, so we wanna know what that plank is. Press through the knuckles, press through your fingertips, push the mat away from you as much as you can. And now, still pushing the mat away from you, unlock the elbows 1%, just a micro bend. Micro is super, super tiny, and wrap the pointy parts of your elbows back towards your thighs. From there, we're gonna bend the knees, reach your hips up to the ceiling, pressing into that downward dog. Feel the armpits stretch. Inhale. Exhale, lift your heels and now roll through your spine, coming forward into that plank position once more. Soften the knees, stretch your butt up to the ceiling, and then lift your heels, roll forward, cresting into that plank like a wave. 2 more. Downward dog, and plank. Last one, downward dog, and plank. Good, holding here, we're gonna drop the knees down. Shoulders, hips, and knees are making one long line. You can untuck the toes here. And we're gonna go for some scaption push-ups. So, keeping your elbows nice and long, just a little micro bend here. Draw your abdominals away from the floor. Inhale, glide your shoulder blades together. And then exhale, press your shoulder blades apart. As you slide the shoulder blades together, your chest starts to collapse towards the mat. And as you slide the shoulder blades apart, your chest begins to float away from the floor. The rib cage comes up and into those shoulder blades. 2 more. Inhale, melt. Exhale, press. Last one, inhale, melt. Exhale, press. Now keep pressing that mat away from you. Really push through the pinky side of your hands. Tuck those toes back under, inhale. Exhale, float your knees away from the floor. We're gonna go for 2 push-ups. Bend your elbows, drop your chest towards the mat. Exhale, coming up. Of course, you can drop to the knees for these push-ups. Just last one, down and up. From there, push back into your downward facing dog. Walk your hands towards your feet. And by that, I mean feet towards hands, or whatever option you took is fine. You just need to come up to stand. All right, so you should already be feeling a little bit warmer. We're gonna keep building on this warm up here with what's called a buy-in. So you have 2 minutes of effort, body weight only, that are going to buy you in to our circuits. So those 4 exercises, again, all body weight, are gonna unravel on the mat. Coming on down, your first exercise that you're gonna go for 30 seconds is gonna be a push-up to a T. So a push-up to a side plank. You can be on the knees or the toes. You give me 1 push-up, open up into your side plank, shoulder over wrist, arm goes long, 1 push-up, 1 side plank. On the knees, it will look identical. From that push-up to a T, you're then gonna hold your plank position and you're gonna give me shoulder taps, tapping opposite hand to opposite shoulder. If you have a lot of wrist tension, feel free to take this down onto your elbows and instead give me opposite reaches forward so that your wrists get a little bit of a break. From there, we're gonna lay all the way down onto the stomach and you're gonna give me a prone pull down. You wanna make sure you have space in front of you. Anchoring your pubic bone to the mat, you lift your chest away from the floor, you pull your elbows back and reach. Pull and reach. Pull and reach. Final move is a classic. You're gonna flip on over, hands go behind you, fingertips facing forward, and you give me 30 seconds of tricep dips, all right? 2 minutes of work. We're gonna get going in just 10 seconds, getting ready for our push-up to T. In 5. In 4, push up to T, 3, 2, here we go. 30 seconds, push up to T. Push up to T. Down and open. Down and open. Now, if you wanna see that kneeling version, here we go. Knees drop down, you drop your chest, and then you can pop up and open into that side plank. Down and up. You've got just 5 seconds left. In 4, we go shoulder taps. In 3, in 2, hold your plank position, give me those shoulder taps. Tap and tap, tap and tap. Again, the exercise looks the same on the knees, so feel free to come on down if you prefer. While you're going for these shoulder taps, try to keep your pelvis completely stable. Building that heat, building that heat. You got it, lengthen out your spine here. You got just 5 seconds, or excuse me, 5 seconds. You got just 10 seconds. Twice as long as 5. In 3, we lay down. 2, 1, belly flop on the mat. Make sure you have space in front of you. Lift your chest, reach your arms forward, pull elbows to ribs and stretch. Elbows to ribs and stretch. Oh yeah, feeling those lats, your underarm area, feeling the back extensors which run down either side of your spine. Woo, 10 seconds. Oh baby, am I feeling this? Oh yeah. Last 3, we flip over 2. Last one, flipping on over. Final 30 seconds of your buy-in. Give me tricep dips, fingertips facing forward, open your chest, bend, extend, extend. Good. If this isn't an option for your wrists, you can of course come onto 2 fists and do the same thing. I have to do this every so often. You got just 10 seconds and then you're done. Oh yeah, last 4. 3, 2, 1, and you are officially bought in. All right, so getting into our circuits. As I mentioned, today we're working both strength and endurance. We have 2 different exercises that you're going to do for 30 seconds back to back, and then we're going to smash those exercises together for another 30 seconds, and then you get a full 30 to recover. So 30 seconds move 1, 30 seconds move 2, 30 seconds smash round, 30 seconds to recover. All right? We're gonna go ahead and get started. Our first circuit is going to be focusing on our pull muscles. So grab whatever weights you would like to use to work your back and to work your biceps. I'm gonna grab my heaviest weights for my back, and I'm gonna grab my medium weights for my biceps, and we'll see how we go. Move 1, we're gonna have a supinated row. This means your palms are gonna face forward. You find your hinge position. You give me 30 seconds of a supinated row. Then you're gonna stand up immediately and go for 30 seconds of a traditional bicep curl. And then your smash round, it's 1 row, stand, 1 curl. We get started with those supinated rows in just 5 seconds. Grab the weights, 3, wrong weights, 2, and 1. Here we go. Pull and reach, 30 seconds. Exhale as you pull those elbows towards the ceiling. Inhale as you lengthen those arms down, gliding the weights down the fronts of your thighs. You got a really good look at your toes here, at your feet, so I want you to spread those toes. Just 5 seconds. 4, we come up to stand. 3, 2, directly into a traditional bicep curl. I'm just gonna change my weights. Feet are hip width apart, soften your knees, palms facing you as the arms come up. All right, working that strength, right? We're feeling the biceps, working that endurance. Overall, we just feel like we're working hard. 10 seconds, we smash those 2 together. I recommend keeping the weights you used for bicep curls. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and now we put it together. 1 row, stand, 1 curl. You can always single out the row. You can always single out the curl if that's gonna be a better option for you. Oh yeah. Oh man. Feeling those biceps, feeling those backs, 10 seconds, and then a full 30 seconds to recover. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now, I'm gonna go to the lightest weights that I have, which are my 5 kilos. Up next, we have shoulder and chest, so some of your push muscles. First exercise is gonna be a lat raise. I'm gonna single it out. So I go right and left for 30 seconds. Then I'm gonna do a standing chest fly, opposite arm, opposite corner of the room, and then we put it together. 1 lat raise, 1 chest fly. We go in 3, here we go, 30 seconds. 2 and 1, lat raises. That 30 seconds of recovery is going to fly, okay? It's gonna fly, it's gonna fly. Up and up. In just 10 seconds, we're gonna take it into those standing chest fly. Flip your palms forward, opposite arm to opposite side of the room. 3, 2, flip your palms forward. And now you take right hand to left corner of the room, left hand to right corner of the room. If you feel like you're swinging the weights around a lot, could be that the weights are actually too light. So can you find a little bit more control in both directions? If the only way to do the move is to swing those arms around, it means your weights are too heavy. 5 seconds, we put those 2 together. 3, 2, smash round. So I go 1 lat raise per arm, 1 standing chest fly per arm. Oh my goodness. 1 lat raise per arm. Wow, 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 I feel my shoulders. 1 chest fly. Wow, 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 I feel my chest. And honestly, still my shoulders, and honestly, also my biceps. My goodness, what a move. 5 seconds. Ooh, in 4, you get 30 seconds to recover. In 3, 2, I'm gonna do a double to finish. Oh, yeah. All right, drop those weights. We go back to our pull muscles. First exercise is gonna be a reverse fly. You have the weights in your hands. You're gonna pull apart, resist gravity on the way down. Pull apart, resist. Then you're gonna come up and you're gonna do hammer curls, which means that your thumbs are facing up. Smash round, we put it together. Yeah? 5 seconds, everybody. I'm gonna go medium weights. No, I'm gonna go lightest weights. 3, 2, reverse fly. Oh yeah. Good, find that hinge position here. Draw your abdominals away from your thighs. Root down through all 10 of your toes. The inner corner of the heel, the outer corner of the heel. Notice if as you open your arms, you tend to crane your neck forward. Can you tilt your chin in towards the front of your neck and slide the backs of your ears a bit more towards the ceiling? In 4, we hammer curl. 3, 2, and hammer curl. Feel free to change your weights if you want. I'm good with what I have. Keep the elbows still at your sides here. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. You got it, just 10 seconds left. Ooh. We're gonna put those 2 things together in 4, 3, 2, 1, and now put those together. 1 fly, stand, 1 curl. Oh my goodness. 1 fly, stand, 1 curl. 1 fly, stand, 1 curl. 15 seconds left, then you've got 30 seconds to recover before your final circuit, your push circuit. 10 seconds. Wow, we're just getting after it. Oh. Last 4, last 3, last 2, and 1. All right, your final circuit, circuit number 4, is going to be upper body push. You're going to take it to the mat, and you're gonna start off with a narrow chest press, laying on your back. 30 seconds of a narrow chest press, elbows come next to the rib cage, and then you push away. And then we hold the elbows up, and you give me a skull crusher, bending and extending those elbows. Whew, we go in 5. We go in 4, 3, 2, narrow chest press. Press and lower. Press and lower. All right, 30 seconds here. And then you're done with that circuit 4. We're gonna go through all 4 circuits one more time, and then you're out of here. That's the workout. You got 10 seconds, and then we'll go for skull crushers. Press and lower. Last 4, we hold the arms long. 3, 2, hold the arms long, skull crushers. Bend those elbows, let the weights graze outside of your temples, and extend. Bend. And extend. Good, draw your abdominals in here. 15 seconds, trying to keep your elbows as still as you can as you bend them. Upper arm bone not moving at all, just that forearm moving. 3, 2, ooh, and then we put it together. 1 narrow chest press, 1 skull crusher, 1 chest press, 1 skull crusher. I see a world in which I'm having to drop my weights for the second round of this exercise. Whew, and that's all right. Taking it to failure, I'm taking it exactly where I want to be, where I'm feeling like I am really pushing myself. 3, 2, 1. Oh gosh, all right. You are done with your 4 circuits. We go through them one more time for your second and final round, going all the way back to the beginning. Your supinated row, palms forward, to your standing neutral curl. 15 seconds, and then we get started. I'm gonna grab my heaviest weights for the row, and then I'll switch to my medium weights for the curl. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, supinated row. Find your hinge. Elbows graze the rib cage and extend. Pull, reach. Pull, reach. Think of the elbows lifting up. Back of the arms lifting to the ceiling. 10 seconds. 3. We go bicep curls. 2, 1, traditional bicep curl, palms face forward, come up to stand, palms face forward, start those curls. All right, draw those abdominals in here. Give yourself the stability. Try to keep your elbows still as you bring that lower arm towards you. 4, we put those 2 moves together. Smash round. 3, 2, put them together. 1, supinated row, stand, 1, traditional curl. You can always single it out, which means 1 arm at a time. I'm gonna do that for my bicep curls because wow, do I feel my biceps. Oh my goodness. 15 seconds. You're doing great. You're on to that second round. You are so close to being done with this workout already. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, final curl. All right, 30 seconds. It's a great time to grab water now that you know the moves. Second circuit is going to be about your push muscles. We'll go for that lateral raise to chest fly standing, okay? You can single it out or double it out for those chest flies, for those lateral raises. I prefer to single it out myself. Grab those weights. We get started in 5 seconds with those lat raises. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Lat raise and lat raise. Just a lat raise for now. Lift and lift. Here we go, 20 seconds. Now, if you notice that your shoulder is popping a lot, if it's painless, wonderful. However, it could be that your arms are a little bit more out to the T than we want them to be. You want to be working in slightly more of like a very wide U shape. 3, 2, palms forward, and now opposite hand, opposite corner of the room. Think of squeezing that upper arm bone in towards your center as it crosses the body. Exhaling up, inhaling down. You got it, 10 seconds. Oh yeah. Last 4, 3, we put it together, smash round, 2, and 1, smash round, everybody. Lat raise, chest fly. If you want to double it up, you can, right? Double lat raise, flip, double chest fly. It's too much for me, but you do you. 10 seconds. Doing the best I can with these single sides. Woo, 4, 3, 2, I doubled up for the last one though. Yes, 30 seconds to recover. All right, back to your pull. We're gonna go for that reverse fly. Out to the side, down to the center. Out to the side, down to the center. 30 seconds. 30 seconds hammer curl. 30 seconds, put it together. Grab a quick sip if you need it. We have 10 seconds. All right, reverse flying in 5, 3, 2, 1. Grab those weights. Open the arms. Open the arms. I like to think like I'm pulling something apart. Good, and you want to be slow and controlled as you take those weights back down. So we don't swing the weights really ever, unless we're doing a dumbbell swing, and then I'll make a whole big deal about that, but that's not the move right now. Last 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds, pardon. 3, 2, come on up, hammer curl. Oh man. How are we feeling? I hope you're feeling almost victorious, the brink of victorious, because you are so close to being done with this workout. 10 seconds left for this exercise. Then we smash. 3, 2, 1, smash round. Open, stand, and curl. When I just said smash round, it reminded me of smash mouth, which I think if you're my generation, Smash Mouth was just like so hot, so hip because of Shrek. So I was a big, my family, I would say, was a big Smash Mouth family for a little while. 4, you're done in 3, 2, done with circuit 3, come down to the mat. We are going for our narrow chest press to a skull crusher. I'm going to continue with my lightest weights because that's just where I'm at. Good. Now, we have a little bonus here coming up. So we're gonna go for this circuit 4, and then you have a bonus challenge on the other side. In 10 seconds, it's a narrow chest press. Elbows graze the rib cage. In 5, 3, 2, bend your elbows, narrow press, and bend. Narrow press, and bend. Press, and bend. Good, this feels a little bit better for me. As you lower your elbows, can you think of opening your chest, so lengthening your collarbones towards the sides of the room. In 5, we're gonna hold those arms overhead. We'll go for skull crushers. 3, 2, hold your arms overhead, and now bend at the elbow. The upper arm stays still, it's just that forearm that's moving. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Wonderful. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Just 10 more seconds, and then we smash round. We're gonna put those two things together, and then you have got your finisher's challenge. Whew. 3, 2, put it together. 1 chest press, 1 tricep extension. 1 chest press, 1 tricep extension. Oh my goodness, 15 seconds. Oh my gosh. All right, what you are getting ready for is a 30-second pause, and then we are going to buy out of this workout, repeating the same 4 exercises we did for our buy-in. 3, 2, 30 seconds to release. We're gonna go for our final little chunk of effort, your buy out this time. You have your 4 exercises, push up to T. From the push up to T, you hold your plank and you go for shoulder taps. After that, you go for that lat pull down, laying on your belly. And then you finish off with a tricep dip. All right, push up to T, push up to T. I'm gonna face the other direction. In 3, we go. In 2, let's buy out, everybody. Let's finish this thing. Push up, oh yeah, to T. Being back here, again, you should feel much different than when we were here 20 minutes ago. Oh gosh. Down, up, and open, 10 seconds. Down, up, and open. You're getting ready to hold your plank, and we'll go for those shoulder taps. In 3, 2, hold your plank. Give me shoulder taps. Tap, tap, tap. Wow, this feels way harder now that we're more fatigued, right? Whew. We gotta earn that finisher, and we're there, baby. You got 12 seconds. You're looking strong. You're focused. You're gonna make it. You got just 3, 2, lay down on your stomach. Make sure you have space in front of you. Lift your chest away from the floor. Push your pubic bone into the mat, and now pull your elbows back. Reach forward. If you feel your lower back, consider widening your feet a little bit wider. Press the tops of your thighs into the floor. And if that doesn't help your lower back, then maybe you want to melt your chest a little bit more down to the mat and focus on just the arm movement. 3, we flip over. 2, 1, flipping over. 30 seconds of tricep dips, and then you're done. Open your chest, lift your pelvis. Oh, all right. 30 seconds. And then we are cooling down. You will have made it. Open your chest. Maybe you can pick up that pace a little bit, knowing that you're almost done. Ooh. Last 8, last 6, last 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh, wow. You can stay on the floor, turn to face me. Take your hands to your shoulders, and just give me some not shoulder rolls, elbow circles. Technically, your shoulder is rolling. Opening the chest, feeling the triceps lengthen here. Reverse those circles. Oh, yeah. Nice job. Just 30 minutes, you came, you saw, you worked that upper body. Now you're good to go. Good to enjoy whatever rest of the things you've got going on today. Or maybe you did this routine at night and you're gonna be winding down. Both great. Extend your arms forward. You're gonna cross that left arm over your right arm, interlace those arms. Now lift your elbows up. Feel the shoulder blades opening. Breathing into that space between your shoulder blades. And then switching sides. So you're gonna take your right arm on top and then rotate the forearms. If that's not accessible, you can just squeeze your arms together. Reaching the elbows forward and up, feeling those shoulder blades opening away from each other. And now interlace the hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Wow, I feel my chest so much. Lift your chin towards the ceiling. Keep interlacing those hands. Give me some very gentle neck rolls. Letting it be nice and easy. Coming back to center, finally take those arms to a cactus position. We'll finish with a seated cat-cow. Inhale, arch your back, lift your heart to the ceiling. Exhale, round your back, squeeze those elbows together, shoulder blades apart. Open the chest. Exhale, round. 2 more, open. And round. Last one, open. And round. And now restack your body, shoulders over ribs, ribs over pelvis. You have completed that strength and endurance workout. Give yourself a huge, very well-deserved round of applause. That really took me out of my comfort zone to be working for such big blocks of time with those heavy weights. And I hope you too felt challenged, but ultimately accomplished. If you like this routine, then I'll link you to some of my other upper body workouts so you can get a feel for what else is out there in terms of strength workouts with these heavy dumbbells. And if you just like this video and you would love to be working out with me more regularly, I would love that as well. You can subscribe to my channel. It's Emily's Aligned Fitness, and I have new videos coming out every week. Thank you for joining me, for grabbing those weights, for throwing them around with me, and I wish you a happy rest of your day.